Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to Football Commentary Live, and this is the League One tie between Gillingham and Wigan. Newly taken over Wigan as well. It's just been taken over yesterday, so big congratulations to them. I know they've been looking for the takeover deal to be going through for some time now, and it's finally been put through, and they finally got their takeover last night. So fantastic news for them. We're going to run you through the two lineups for today's game. So we've got the Gillingham lineup first of all. In goal is Jack Bonham. The number 2 is Ryan Jackson. Number 5 is Jack Tucker. Number 3 is Connor Ogilvie. The number 21 is Thomas O'Connor, the Republic of Ireland man. Number 10 is Jordan Graham. Number 8 is Kyle Dempsey. Number 4, the vice captain, I should say, Stuart O'Keefe. And the number 16, who is Alex McDonald, make up the midfield with John Akinde and Vladane Oliver leading the line. Subs for Gillingham and Matty Willock, Dominic Samuel, Ollie Lee, Sasha Bastian, former Stevenage man, the sub goalkeeper, Robbie McKenzie, Tyreek Johnson, and also Henry Woods as well, make up the substitutes bench. The Wigan side, another former Stevenage man, Jamie Jones, leads the side out, is of course their captain. The number 2 for Wigan is Deriqua. That's Tendai Deriqua, of course. The number 4 is Curtis Tilt. The number 5 is George Graham. The number 34, the left back is Luke Robinson. The number 8, making his 100th appearance today as well, is Lee Evans. No, not that one. Number 12 is Funzo Ojo, on loan from Aberdeen, the Belgian man. The number 30 is Thelo Asgard, or Telo Asgard. I'm not quite sure how to say his name, unfortunately. Number 9 is Callum Lang. The number 17 is Viv Solomon Otterbor, and Jamie Proctor comes in to lead the line. The bench is Corey Whelan, Zach Clough. Of course, everyone knows Zach Clough from his time at Nottingham Forest. Will Keane as well, who, of course, is the brother of England and Everton's Michael Keane. The striker there, highly rated striker for a while as well in his time at Manchester United. Dan Gardner is the number 15. Number 20 is Joe Dodu. Number 25, the backup goalkeeper, is Owen Evans. And then making up the bench is number 32, Adam Long. That's the two sides for you today. So this League One tie between Gillingham and Wigan from Priestfield. In the past meetings, there's actually been 15 wins apiece in both meetings as well. The most recent have both been won by Gillingham, and a 3-2 victory away at Wigan on the 19th of September 2020. And they also won the last time they met at home as well by, I believe it to be just the one goal. So Gillingham are certainly the side who everyone's going to be favouring. Of course, they're looking to jump into the promotion places as well with a win, and a win for Wigan will see them jump out of the relegation zone as well. And it would really cap off a great week for them on the back of obviously the news I mentioned before with their takeover as well. And of course, that would be, a great thing for them. And of course, Wigan, not too long ago, it was only 2013, they were at the heights of winning the FA Cup. Yes, they were relegated in that season, but they did beat Manchester City by a 1-0 with Ben Watson scoring. Of course, everyone remembers him, the ginger midfielder, and very tenacious midfielder he was as well. So I'm sure Wigan fans will want to get back to those sort of heights as quickly as possible. And I'm sure under the new leadership, I'm sure it's something that they want to install themselves as well, the new owners, etc. But in the last 5 results for Gillingham, they lost to Fleetwood by 1-0. They beat Swindon by 3-1 away from home, with Oliver getting 2 and Dempsey getting 1. They also beat Lincoln by 3-0 as well, with Oliver getting 1, Graham getting 1, and Dempsey getting 1. And the game after that was a 2-2 draw with Doncaster, with Graham and Oliver scoring. And then the last game was a 1-1 with Hull, with Oliver Lee, the Gillingham man, scoring. As for Wigan, it was their last couple of games. Their first of that section was a 3-0 victory over MK Dons, with Johnston, Lang and Dodu scoring. Then they went to Plymouth and they won 2-0 away at home park as well, with Solomon Otabor and Curtis Tilt scoring the goals. Then Jamie Proctor scored the goal in a 1-1 draw with AFC Wimbledon. Lang scored the goal in a 3-1 loss to Accrington Stanley. And then last time out, it was a 0-0 draw over Ipswich Town. And goalkeeper Jamie Jones, of course, the captain who I mentioned as well, kept his 100th clean sheet that day as a professional as well. So well done to Jamie, former Stevenage goalkeeper, of course, that I mentioned beforehand. The next 5 fixtures for Gillingham, they're obviously after today, they go to Blackpool on the 5th. Then they host Shrewsbury. They're both 3 p.m. Then they go to Oxford in a 3 p.m. Then they go to Peterborough as well on the 20th of next month. And then on the 24th, they host Northampton Town, with the Tuesday game being the 7 p.m. The 2 sides are just coming out now as well onto the field of play. You see the Gillingham boys out there now, and I think the Wigan team are yet to emerge, but the Gillingham side, all in blue, are just emerging onto the field right now. They're just showing the number 16, Alex McDonald, and also Dempsey as well. And another player there, I couldn't quite see who that was on the back of his shirt. And a couple of others, the 2 strikers, Vladane Oliver was one of them, and John Akinde, I think we're having a chat, and a couple of the other boys there as well, just coming out. The next 5 for Wigan after today, they host Portsmouth on the 5th, then they go to Doncaster, then they host Sunderland, then they host Crewe after that as well, and then a away tie with Shrewsbury. The one on the 13th of next month against Sunderland is a 6 p.m. kickoff as well. And then the other 3 against Portsmouth, Portsmouth, Doncaster and Crewe are all 3 p.m s, and the Shrewsbury game is a 7 p.m. kickoff. And they're just going around now, the Gillingham boys just going around shaking hands with each other. And we will be underway in a few moments. Kickoff is at 5:30, and Wigan are just emerging now into the corner, doing their warm-up techniques. The officials today, the referee is Christopher Sargentson. The assistants are Greg Reed, Paul Evans. And the 4th official is Alan Young as well. That's your officials for today's game. You see the linesman. I'm not too sure which linesman it is, what assistant, but one of them's running over to get into place now, as the 2 sides are just kind of making their way over to the centre circle, ready to get underway for kickoff. I will run you through those 2 sides in a moment as well. In fact, I will do it now. So the Gillingham side, Jack Bonham, Thomas O'Connor, Connor Ogilvie, Jack Tucker, Ryan Jackson, Alex McDonald, Stuart O'Keefe, Kyle Dempsey, Jordan Graham, and Vladane Oliver, and John Akinde is the starting lineup. Bench is Matty Willer, Dominic Samuel, Ollie Lee, Sasha Bastian, Robin McKenzie, Tyreek Johnson, and Henry Woods. Manager, of course, is the infamous Steve Evans. And the Wigan side consists of Jamie Jones, the captain, Luke Robinson, George Johnson, Curtis Till, Tendai Deriqua, Funzo King Ojo, Lee Evans, Viv Solomon Otabor, fellow Asgard, Callum Lang, and Jamie Proctor. Subs are Clough, Dodu, Evans. Who else was on the bench there? Bear with me. I wasn't quick enough to read out the bench for you, but I will read them out when I get a moment. In regards to the sub bench there, the bench is Whelan, Clough, King, Gardner, Dodu, Evans, and Long for Wigan. In fact, there you are. And the 2 sides are just about to get themselves ready. It's going to be a Wigan kickoff. Just mentioned that Chris Sargentson is the man that takes charge today. And it is Wigan getting underway now. And it has just been knocked back. They're just about to take the knee. In fact, they wasn't sure if they were going to take the knee, but they are just about to. I'm just trying to see what number that is. That's going to kick off, in fact, for Gillingham right now. I believe that is, for Wigan now, I believe that is, who is that? The number 9, the number 9, Curtis Lang has just kicked off there. And it's now with Deriqua over on this right side. And he's going to knock it back into midfield, and it's going to be played down the line as well. And it's gone out of play for an early Gillingham throw-in. And that is going to be taken, it looks like, by the number 21, Thomas O'Connor. He's just the man that's gone to reach for the ball now. He's going to take the throw-in front of this official here. And I'm going to just quickly put that onto a larger screen for now as well. And it has actually got quite a bad lag for some reason in terms of trying to get onto this. It was Ladain Oliver just won the header there, and it's now with Wigan. In fact, it's Solomon Ottibor who's knocked it back to, I believe that was, who was that? I couldn't even see. It's now back with a defender anyway, Johnson. He's played it out to Deriqua, and he couldn't quite keep the ball in play there. And it's gone out of play for a throw-in to Wigan, and it is that man, O'Connor, that's going to take the throw-in again, just in front of the official there. And Conor Ogilvie trying to organise the defence as well. It's thrown down the line there. Oliver knocks it on to Akinde now. Akinde holds up the ball and wins a free kick there as well, the former Barnet man. A really top draw striker, very physical, good presence about him, and scored 87 goals for Barnet just a couple of seasons ago. Not a couple of seasons ago, in his time at the Bees, I should say, in a 4-year spell where he was a very prolific striker. And it is going to be taken out, this free kick, by Thomas O'Connor again. Looks like he's over all of the set pieces. He whips it in. It's a good header there up into the air, but only knocked out there by Curtis Tilt, who just smashes that one forward. And it's now into the Gillingham half there and knocked on by Tucker. I believe it was actually Deriqua, in fact. I'm just going to get used to some of these players. I know, not Deriqua, it was. I'm trying to get used to these players. I think it might have even been Jackson, in fact. I'm not too sure about all of these teams. I'm just going to give it a good old go and see what happens. But I know Ladain Oliver there was involved. And it is the number 8, Dempsey, in midfield as well, because I mentioned beforehand. There's Lee Evans there for Wigan, just taking that free kick. His midfield counterpart, making his 100th appearance today. And it is a throw-in for Wigan now, and it's going to be taken by Lee Robinson, the left back. And he's thrown it down to Solomon Ottibor, and it's all the way back with goalkeeper Jamie Jones now, who knocks it out to this right side, and Deriqua tries to get his head on it, but it's knocked behind off a Gillingham head for a Wigan throw. 3 minutes in, this game it still remains goalless. And it is a Wigan throw in which Deriqua is over, Zimbabwe man. He throws it short. And it's put back to the defender there, which I believe is Tilt. He just knocked that one, or was it Johnson who knocks it on? Anyway, it's now in midfield, and it is Lee Evans. Knocks it across. This is Johnson now, is it? Or is that Tilt? Sorry, that's Tilt that's on that side, I believe. So it looks like my information sheet is wrong. Was that Johnson? No, that was in fact Johnson on the left side of the defence there. So that was right. I think he's taken the throw, in fact, as well this time. It's a long ball down the line here now. Gillingham had to defend there, and they've done that very, very well with Conor Ogilvie and also Tom O'Connor, with O'Connor as well, to knock that one behind for a throw-in, which the man O'Connor is over again. Takes all the set pieces, as I said before. Just going to take it in front of these officials, or the official here, sorry. He throws it down the line. It's a good knock on there by Oliver to Akinde, but it's good defending as well. And Conor Ogilvie has gone down with a bit of a nasty head injury there. the former Stevenage man who was on loan from Tottenham in his time at the Latics Stadium, and that looks very, very nasty there. He's in a lot of pain, and he's fallen to the floor there. It was a collision with the striker. I think it might have even been Jamie Proctor. No, it wasn't. It was Lang, in fact. But Ogilvie is okay, and he's up and on his feet again now as the set-piece man O'Connor is over it again. 5 minutes into the game, it's Gillingham 0, Wigan 0. And he's going to smash this one into the box. Looking for the big man there, and it's opportunity here now from Lee Evans. Trying to take it round his man. Not Lee Evans, sorry. In fact, that was Jordan Graham, sorry. Getting the two teams confused there. There we go. It's just the steward going to collect the ball. Gillingham now have a corner. It was good play there by Jordan Graham as well. Good feet. Took it round two men and won the corner there. And it's going to be taken by the same man. O'Connor again whips it into the box. And it's knocked in. Oh, it was a good opportunity there. It's well defended. Knocked into the area there. And it was held up by, I think it was Vladane Oliver, who couldn't do anything with it. But now it's all the way back with goalkeeper Jack Bonham via being left to him there by Ryan Jackson. Vladane Oliver tries to knock it onto Akinde, and it is a collision there with goalkeeper Jamie Jones, and nothing's given. The Gillingham man wanted a penalty there, but the referee says no. It's now with Connor Ogilvie and Tom O'Connor, and all the way back with Jack Bonham, the Gillingham goalkeeper. Still goalless. Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0. Good ball there down the line towards John Akinde, but it was well defended by Wigan, sorry. And it's now the number 4, Stuart O'Keefe, the vice captain, plays it down the line here to who's that there? There's a bollard in my way. That's when you know it's a lower league game. Don't see this sort of action in the Premier League. I think it was actually Vladane Oliver who was trying to get in rather than John Akinde before he wanted the penalty. And it could have been given possibly as well. Jamie Jones is a little bit fortunate there. It's a free kick for Gillingham now, and it's going to be, I think it's Jordan Graham over it, the number 10. There's a few big boys in the box there for Gillingham as well, trying to get their heads on this one. It's going to be delivered in by Graham. Let's see what he can do with this one. With the set piece, whips it in, and it's headed straight at goalkeeper Jamie Jones there by, I believe, one of the centre-backs who was up for that free kick. Jamie Jones comfortably claims that. Just trying to see what defender it was that actually got his head to the ball in the end. I believe it was the number 5, Tucker. It was straight at Jamie Jones, claimed that one nice and easily. And then it's a long ball down here to the number 17, I think that was, Solomon Ossibor. Was involved there, as well as I think Jamie Proctor was up there as well, trying to win that one, but it's gone out of play for a throw. Gillingham are going to take this with Deriqua now, the right back. Throws it down the line, looking for Asgard, I think, and it's now number 4 there, Tilt. Connor Ogilvie now. Not Tilt, sorry. I don't even think Gillingham got a number 4 on. In fact, it was O'Keefe. I was looking at my wrong sheet there. I've got too many sheets of paper. Here's Tom O'Connor now. He's placed the ball across the field towards Jordan Graham, and it goes out of play. And Stuart O'Keefe doesn't look very happy with that one. I think he wanted a shorter ball played into the midfield there. And it's gone out of play for a throw-in. It's 8 3/4 on the clock. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0 at the moment. Wigan with a throw-in, and it's taken by Robinson. Going to throw it down the line here. It's a good play there by Stuart O'Keefe, again, the vice-captain of Gillingham, and it's knocked all the way back. And Connor Ogilvie just lets it roll through to Jack Bonham, his goalkeeper, who takes the touch and then smashes it all the way upfield. Looking for the big man up front there, Vladane Oliver. And he's lost out, but it's now with Jordan Graham. And in fact, it is the number 21, Tom O'Connor now. He's going to whip this one into the box. Always good defending there. Took the ball off the head of John Akinde, I think that was. And I think it was it might have been Tilt, in fact, the man that got his head to that one. I'm just trying to see who it was, but it was a much needed interception anyhow. I was actually looking for Vladane Oliver, in fact. And it is O'Connor over this corner now. Dempsey on the edge of the box. O'Connor whips it in, and it's well defended there. And it is good play here with Gillingham now, just knocking it back. Ryan Jackson all the way back to goalkeeper Jack Bonham, who just hoops it clear into the Wigan half. And it goes up into the air and put down by Stuart O'Keefe. They're looking for Jordan Graham, and it's gone behind for a Gillingham throw. Right over where the managers are and the substitutes, etc. It's a League One game, of course. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0. Both sides looking to get the win for different reasons. Gillingham with a win can go into the playoffs, and Wigan, of course, can get into a little bit of safety, getting out of the relegation zone, or possible safety, I should say, really. Here's an opportunity here now for Vladane Oliver, and it's well deflected and gone behind for a corner ball there. Off of, that was Johnson, I believe, just deflected that one behind. And it is Tom O'Connor, the man over this corner ball now. Gillingham got a few on the edge of the box, including Dempsey and also the number 10, Jordan Graham as well. Whips in. And it's straight into the hands of Jamie Jones, who claims that one comfortably and looks to bowl it out. In fact, he doesn't. He kicks it long. And it's all the way through to his opposite number. Trying to find the number 9, Lang there, but he couldn't find him, Callum Lang. Opportunity here for Gillingham now. And it's a good catch there from Jamie Jones. It was knocked on originally by the big man there up top, Vladane Oliver, looking for John Akinde, but he couldn't get on the end of it. And Jamie Jones just smashes this one long into the opposition's half. It's good defending that time by Tucker. And it's now with the Wigan man. I was trying to see who that was. In fact, that was Ojo, I believe. Very difficult to make out the numbers on these shirts. It's just gone behind. Well, in terms of Wigan players, anyway, it's just gone behind for a Gillingham goal kick now. Although I think they wanted a corner, and the corner flag has gone out there. I think they're just as actually a throw in. In fact, just by the corner flag. Tom O'Connor over it. 12.5 minutes almost played, 0-0. And it is the Gills who are just trying to do a bit of defending right now. Let's come off of Lang that time and into the hands of Bonham, the goalkeeper. He's going to just take a touch there. He's up against Lang and he just smashes it forward. Looking for Oliver there. Oh, sorry, Akinde that time, in fact. Trying to knock it on to Oliver, but it's now with Wigan on the attack there. Midfield, we're going to just trying to play it around there now, and it is over to this side where we have Deriqua on a nice little run here. Whips it in, and it's fired, and it's gone. Oh, I thought I was going to go in there via deflection off of Connor Ogilvie. It looked like he was trying to be a little bit cheeky there, the Wigan man. It looked like he was going to take a deflection and wrong foot the goalkeeper, but it didn't. And I think it was Lang. Was it Lang or was it Proctor trying to do a little bit of a cheeky movement there? And it didn't pay off in the end. Here's Gillingham now, though, just on the attack there. That was great defending from Curtis Tilt in the end. He had to get that one right as well. And Vladane Oliver wasn't able to get through and get in. Going to be taken now by Ryan Jackson, the right back. Over this right side here. Going to take this throw in. There's a couple on the box there, on the edge of the box there, sorry, including Dempsey and also McDonald as well. And also O'Connor's in there. See what he's going to do here. It looks like he might be lining up for a long throw as well, the right back. And he has gone fairly long with it. It's into the box. It's gone behind for a corner there. John Akinde was up, and McDonald also, and Connor Ogilvie, and it's gone behind now for a corner ball, which O'Connor's going to take. And it is just about to be taken over on this left side now by Tom O'Connor. Almost 15 minutes played, still remaining goalless, and it's whipped in. It's good defending that time by the Wigan defence. He's won a free kick as well. In fact, George Johnson there, very well played, the centre-back. Certainly a free kick there. In the moment in the back of him, I think it was, couldn't quite see who it was. It might have been the number 16, McDonald. And it's Jamie Jones over this goal kick now. All in yellow today. He's going to take this goal kick and smash it forward. And it goes long. And Connor Ogilvie there. Two former Stevenage men, both getting a touch there. And there's an offside in there as well. And Gillingham are going to just take the time over this one. Jack Bonham coming to claim and take the free kick. Just bringing it a few yards backwards. And Jack Bonham's going to go long with this one. All in lime green today. Matches the pitch. He goes long with this free kick now. Looking for the big man there. He was shoved as well, Oliver. No, he wasn't. And they couldn't quite get on the end of it. That was O'Keefe there. Couldn't do anything with it. But it's out with Jackson now. Jackson plays it down the line towards Akinde. Akinde trying to find McDonald, but it's good defending there by Wigan. And hoof clear in the end and out of play for a throw-in. Bit of pressure here from the Gills right now. And it is Ryan Jackson over this throw-in again. Referee's just telling him to go back a little bit. Going to throw it short down the line this time to the number 10, which is Jordan Graham. Back to the right back again now. That's a good play there by Ojo. And Johnson here now. I've just played it down the line. Jackson does well there. Stuart O'Keefe now. Now it's with Dempsey. Jackson plays it down the line. Good defending there by Curtis Till. Does really well and then just clears it down the line for Wigan now. And it's Gillingham. Just have possession here in the centre of the park as it stands and just knocking it around. Down the line it goes from O'Connor. Trying to find Akinde, in fact, John Akinde that time. And he wasn't able to do anything with it. It was too long for him and ended up going out of play. We've had 17 and a half minutes. It's Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0 in this League One tie. Apologies about getting numbers wrong and names wrong. It's very difficult to see the back of the Wigan shirts. Gillingham a little bit easier, but there's still some players there that aren't ideal to make out. So I'm just trying my very best for you. It's a bit of a challenge doing this League One tie as well, but it's something a little bit different. I thought I'd do this rather than an international because they could be a little bit tedious sometimes. But that's Connor Ogilvie now. Stuart O'Keefe. Because I'm normally well known for doing Premier League as well. So it's a big difference when you know a lot of these Premier League players and some of these players in League One you're not massively familiar with, but you have to challenge yourself sometimes. Here's Jericho now, long ball down the line towards, who was that? Was that Callum Lang? It's gone behind for a goal kick anyway. I think he wanted a corner ball there. It was either Lang or Proctor. I couldn't quite see which one it was. I know the two strikers, rather than actually playing off of each other, look like they're playing as a two up top together, really, more than anything else. And it is Jack Bonham over this goal kick now. 18 and a bit minutes gone. In fact, almost 19. And it's now with the Gillingham, the Wigan man there, which is Ojo. He's on a nice little marauding run as well. He's going to get to the byline. He's tried to whip that one in. And Tom O'Connor had to get there and put it behind. That was a really good run from the Gillingham man. I mean, from the Wigan man, in fact. I think it was Ojo, was it? Let's have a look here. Was it the number 12? Or was it Asgard? It might have been Asgard, in fact. I'm not too sure. Or Otterborg. Either way, there's a very good run there. And the other Wigan man is very happy about that. Almost 20 minutes played, still remaining goalless. And it is a corner ball for the visitors, Wigan Athletic, all in red today. That's why it's a little bit confusing, because Wigan, of course, everyone knows Wigan from wearing blue usually, rather than the red. It's a good delivery and well cleared out by the Gillingham man there as well, which I think might have been Dempsey. It's whipped in for, it's gone behind there. There's a Wigan man pounding the floor. I'm not too sure what that's about, whether he was claiming for a foul there. Just want to see that one again. It's whipped in, and now he just kind of miscontrolled that, and he couldn't get his head on it. He just couldn't kind of get his angles right, and really comfortably wide in the end there of Jack Bonham, the goal. Late score, Gillingham 0, Wigan 0, 20 minutes played, or just over 20 minutes and 31 seconds, in fact, on the clock. And Jack Bonham smashes it long into the Wigan half there. Knocked on by Vladane Oliver. There's a foul in there as well. And he's going to get a talking to here. The big striker. He's in good form as well. He's looking to get himself another goal. I believe that'll be his 15th, possibly even 16th goal of the season if he did score today. But he's getting a talking to there from the referee, and he's basically just been told to move away there by Chris Sargentson. And it is a Wigan ball there to be taken by Johnson. And good defending by O'Connor. He's going to leave it this time on Ogilvie. He's going to clear that one down the line, looking for Oliver. And Oliver knocks it in here to Dempsey now, sorry. Dempsey into the box. Always trying to find his man, Oliver there, but he couldn't do anything with it. But now it's with Graham. Jordan Graham tries to take it round his man, whips it in. Good defending there. It's now with Gillingham another opportunity. And it was fired by Alex McDonald there, trying to aim for the back of the net. And Vladane Oliver there was in an offside position and tried to flick it, and ended up flicking it wide of the goal anyway, but he was certainly offside. It was good build-up though, good play, good opportunity for McDonald, and he tries to hit that one. It would have gone wide of the goal anyway if it was wouldn't have had Jamie Jones troubled. And Vladane Oliver was certainly in a offside position there, trying to put that one into the back of the net and tried to do some sort of silky flick, but it went the wrong side of the goal anyway. So it still remains goalless. Just halfway point of the first half. Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0, and Jamie Jones is going to take this goal kick. And he smashes it down the line now. It's up into the air and well played there by McDonald. Gillingham for O'Connor, in fact. On the left back. He just got a touch on that one, and it's gone behind for a throw in. There's McDonald there. That's why I got the names wrong, because he was just an inch in front. Here's Tariqua now, trying to play it in to. It's given away though. The Wigan man had to Akinde, but he's given it away himself, and knocked back by tilt there to his goalkeeper Jamie Jones. He knocks it on to Lee Evans now, the midfielder. Got a couple of touches now. Knocks it out to the left side to Robinson, who plays it down the line. And towards Lang, I think that was. But it's now with Gillingham. Here's Vladane Oliver and Jordan Graham. Trying to find the number 8 there, Dempsey, but he wasn't able to do anything with it. And it's gone behind for a throw-in. Just 0-0 as things stand. And it's a Wigan ball. And it's going to be taken by Robinson over on this left side. He's going to throw it in to Lee Evans now. He gets it back again. And he goes back to Johnson now. Going to take a couple of touches and then smash it down the field. It's good defending there by Conor Ogilvie. Up into the air again he goes. And he's done well there, the former Stevenage man, former Spurs man as well. And it's now hook cleared. George Johnson does well there. Here's Ojo now. Opportunity here for Deriqua. Here's Solomon Ossibor. Lee Evans now. There's Deriqua again. Back to Solomon Ossibor now. In fact, is that Ojo? No, that's in fact Ojo, that one. Now it's opportunity here for Wigan. Here's Ojo again. Opportunity here. Oh, good defending there by Conor Ogilvie, and it's well played by Gillingham to get it clear, but only as far as Curtis Till. We plays it out to this right side where that Solomon Ossibor is going to go on a run. He's gone behind for a corner ball there. And there was Telo Asgard possibly who just won that one. And it is an opportunity here for Wigan now to overload the box. It might have been Ojo or Asgard. I couldn't quite see who it was that got the delivery in there. And it's going to be whipped in here by the number 17, Solomon Ossibor. He's gone very short, in fact, to Deriqua now. Gets it back. He's going to try and take it round his man here, and it's well defended by Ryan Jackson, and he gives that one to Alex McDonald now. Gives it away. Chance here for Gillingham, for Wigan now. Oh, and it's fired over the top there. Who was that coming in at the back post? I'm trying to see who that was. In fact, it was that was Asgard there trying to whip the delivery in. It's a good delivery as well. And I believe that might have even been Lang just getting on the end of that one. Let's see, or was it in fact? Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, I think it was. Or was it in fact Curtis Till even up from the back? I think it was. Almost 27 minutes played. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0 still. And it's a very cagey affair so far. Down the line it goes, and here's Gillingham in possession now with McDonald. Here's Tom O'Connor now. Whips it in, and it's headed over the top there. That was for Dane Oliver. Very good opportunity there. He only had to keep that down, and that would have been 1-0 to the home side. It was great build-up play from Gillingham, and it was a good delivery from O'Connor on the left side. Whips it into the back post there. Oliver rises above his man and couldn't keep it down. If he keeps that one down, that's 1-0. But yeah, still 0-0 as it stands. Couldn't quite get it on target. Jamie Jones is over this one now. This Wigan goal kick. He's going to smash it long. And it's gone out of play for a throw-in to the home side. Although, in fact, it took a deflection, so it's gone for the visitors, in fact. The Wigan man over it there is Deriqua. He's going to take this throw in now. There's a little bit of lag here. Apologies if we miss anything. So now with Till, plays it down the line. It's now with Gillingham there. Ryan Jackson and Tucker knocks it back to goalkeeper Jack Bonham, who goes long, looking to find Jordan Graham, who wins the throw-in. Just in front of the dugout there. In fact, he loses out on the throw-in. It's the Wigan man, Robinson, taking it. Throws it to Asgard, and he gets it back now. And it's now with Deriqua. It's now Lee Evans. Deriqua again. Down the line, trying to find his man here. Well knocked on. It's good defending by Tom O'Connor to knock that one behind for a throw. Almost half an hour played. We will have in about 90 seconds from now. Of course, it's just me today doing this one solo. course, you're listening to Football Commentary Live, the home of alternative commentary as well, for your Wednesday night. It is Gillingham 0, Wigan 0 in this early evening kickoff. It's a throw here to the visitors, and it is Dariqua there, throws it into the box. Opportunity there, and it's a good block there by Connor Ogilvie. Knocks that one up into the air there as well. Was O'Connor, I think it was. He just smashes it all the way out for a throw-in. And that is Robinson now over it and gives it to Johnson. Gives it to Evans now. And he knocks it across to Tilt. And he's going to take the touch and give it back to Evans again on his 100th appearance, as we mentioned earlier. Goes out to Dariqua now. Tries to find, I think that was Lang. But anyway, it's now with Gillingham here. And it is Fladaine Oliver. He's had to come out to the touchline here, the left touchline. Here's Dempsey now. He's whipped in, trying to find Akinde. And trying to knock it on to Oliver, but there's a foul in the build-up there as we reach the half-an-hour point of the game. Still remaining as a 0-0 scoreline. Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0 in a cagey game. Of course, it's probably expected to be a cagey game with what both sides are fighting for as well, with the home side fighting to get the 3 points to move up into the playoff positions tonight, and Wigan looking to get the 3 points to move up out of that relegation zone, of course, which would be some achievement on the fact they started on minus points this year. There's Jamie Jones going along with a goal kick now. And it's now with the midfield of Evans and Ojo, and there's a couple of others there, Otterbor as well. There's a meaty challenge there. Ryan Jackson, is this going to be a card? Let's have a look here. There's a few players from both sides surrounding the referee, Chris Argerson there. Jordan Graham, one of them, his Tello Asgard going to take the free kick. I want to see who that was. It did look very meaty challenge, that one. Well, a couple of nasty challenges, in fact. That second one, very much so. There's a few players there. The Wigan boys, centre-backs, all running up to have a word with the referee there and say, well, you know, you're going to let him get away with that because that was a very nasty foul. And he has got away with it. There's no yellow cards as things stand. And it is a free kick, so the referee's going to let it go. It's whipped in by Wigan, and it's knocked on, and that was Asgard that time, straight into the hand of goalkeeper Jack Bonham. I think it was Jordan Graham's foul originally. It's now Jack Bonham who clears it down the line, trying to find Oliver, and it's all the way through to opposite number Jamie Jones, who comes out and claims that one. 32 play, Gillingham 0 and Wigan Athletic 0 in this League One tie. Of course, if you want to follow our channels, you can do so. We are at Commentary Live 1 on Twitter and at FootComs Live on Facebook as well for all of your alternative commentaries. We will be back this coming weekend as well with a great tie. As Wigan are in here is Asgard. Good defending by the Gillingham man Tucker there. The game we're going to be bringing you on Saturday is Arsenal against Liverpool. Oh, that's poor from... It's in here. Jamie Jones had to come out and get that, but that was a poor touch there from... I think that might have been Tilt, in fact. He put his goalkeeper in all sorts of trouble, and Oliver wasn't able to get on there in the end. And Jamie Jones done very, very well to come out and deal with that one. Here's Jordan Graham now. I'll come back and I'll mention the game we're going to be covering on Saturday in a moment again. Here's Ogilvie now to Tom O'Connor. Plays it down the line. Back to Ogilvie again, who just smashes it long. It's touched on by Akinde, trying to find Oliver, but Jamie Jones claims it comfortably. Of course, I was just mentioning we are covering Arsenal against Liverpool this coming weekend on the channel as well. So do come and give that one a listen. We're going to be live from around about, I believe, 7:45 or so with myself. And I'm not too sure who else, if we'll have a presenter or co-host, etc. yet. But we will be bringing that game for sure. And it will be with me and somebody else. Be back in my element as well. Here's Tom O'Connor now for Gillingham. Back to tonight's game. Over this throw-in. Still goalless. Going to throw it down the line here. Trying to find Oliver. Does well to head it on there. And Lee Evans. That was good defending there by Ogilvie. Here's Jordan Graham now. Has to go back to Tucker. Takes a touch and smashes it back into the to Wigan half, to find Graham. And it's now gone behind for a throw-in Gillingham's half, which is Ryan Jackson over it. 10 minutes or so away from the end of this half. Ryan Jackson, bit of a longer throw that time, and there's a foul in there as well. In fact, it hasn't been given. Here's Jordan Graham now. Did look a foul there from Oliver, but it wasn't from McKinney, but it wasn't given. And it's Graham there. Tries to get a cross in. It's gone behind for a goal kick there. Did look like that might have been a free kick there from John Akinde going into the back of his man, but the referee said no, he was just physical and didn't do anything wrong. So it was very well played from Gillingham there, and referee done well to play advantage, in my opinion, too. I think you can be a little bit physical and you should be able to get away with it to some degree, especially for players like John Akinde, who everyone knows that's his style and what he's about. Jamie Jones is over this goal kick now, smashes it down the line, and it goes out of play, does it? No, in fact, it doesn't. It's a free kick here. Connor Ogilvie was just fouled by Proctor. He's going to have a word. Is he the referee with him as well? No. Yes, he's giving him a little bit of a talking to there. No booking those. Just going to let him get away with that one. Looked like he went through the back of the former Tottenham Academy man, but not a bookable offence, apparently. Here's Jack Bonham now taking this goal kick. 36 minutes played almost, still remaining goalless, and Bonham goes long. Knocked on there by George Johnson, well defended. And it's all the way back now with Jack Bonham again. He's had to come out of his area to get that one, and then clears it kind of a little bit panicky out of play for a goal, for a throw-in, from the goalkeeper. And there's Deriqua now. Here's Tilt. There's Lee Evans now. He's dropped back a little bit. Here's Ojo. Back to Lee Evans again. It's good defending there. Good play from Gillingham. And it's hooked clear in the end. In fact, there's a free kick in there. Tom O'Connor, the man, was caught just on the edge of the pitch there. Just in front of the centre circle. Just inside the Wigan half. And it is that man O'Connor, the set piece man, over it again. Still looking for our first goal. And Tom O'Connor whips it in. There's an opportunity there, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Just bear with me for 1 second there. Just got to adjust something. Callum Lang was that man who just had the opportunity there, which was right footed shot, which went wide of the goal. It's now a chance here for Gillingham with, in fact, it's Wigan in fact now. It's Lang again, good defending. Here's Gillingham on the attack now. It's given away sloppily as well. Just knocking it around here in midfield at the moment are the away side. On a nice little marauding run, he's going here. Here's Deriqua at the moment. And then first is that Ojo even. In fact, it was Deriqua and then Ottobor. Now it's with Till. Here's Proxer now. Oh, no, in fact, it's Lang. Lang fires it wide of the goal. Very good opportunity there for Wigan. That was a very dangerous move. Lang just gets to the edge of the box there and kind of scuffs the shot there wide of the goal. Well defended by Conor Ogilvie as well, who kind of just saw that one and let it go behind. Didn't, lunge in for any nasty fouls or anything. Didn't do anything that was a bit needless. Here's Bonham now over this goal kick. Goes long, and it's well defended there by Johnson and Tucker. Now it's O'Keefe there. Out to Johnson. It's gone behind for a throw-in to be taken by the Wigan man, Lee Robinson. He throws it in at Lee Evans now. He slips as he passes it, but he does reach the Requa. Loses out there to McDonald, but he wins it back in the end. In fact. Now Lee Evans has got a touch here. Here's George Johnson now. Plays it into midfield. It's given away. Here's Stuart O'Keefe now. In fact, it's Dempsey, that man. Now it's Graham. Graham up against a couple of men there. Graham whips it in and it's straight into the hands of goalkeeper Jamie Jones, who claims that one comfortably. Still Wigan 0, Gillingham 0, or Gillingham 0, Wigan 0, I should say, with 40 minutes played. 5 to go till half time, plus any additional time. Probably won't be too much of that as things stand. There's an opportunity there. I was just looking. That was the opportunity there. Bad play there from Johnson. And looked like Oliver was going to be in, but Jamie Jones come out and done very, very well there. That was just a few moments ago, as it is now a throw-in to Wigan, which is going to be taken by Deriqua. I think that is it? He's going to throw it to the number 8. In fact, it's not the number 8. It's Lang. There's a chance now. Chance for Wigan, or chance they're going to be able to fire it off. No, good defending by Gillingham and hook clear in the end as well. Well defended by George Johnson, the Wigan centre-back. He plays it down the line here now. And here is Ojo, well defended by Gillingham there. Jackson. It's now with Wigan in the centre of midfield. He knocks it across to Tilt, who knocks it on to Deriqua, who plays it into midfield now. And that was Asgard, who plays it out to the left side. Asgard gets it back. And well defended there by Kyle Dempsey. Sees that one roll behind for a goal kick. A couple of men involved there for Wigan. Also, Lee Evans was involved and Lang was involved there as well, I believe. So still goalless with almost 3 minutes to go until half-time in this League One tie. Gillingham hosting Wigan, which remains as a goalless scoreline. Here's Jack Bonham over the goal kick now. And he's going to smash it long into the Wigan half. It's headed on there by Oliver to Akinde, but it's given to O'Keefe now. There's Tucker. Tucker goes long. Up into the air there. There's a chance here for McDonald. Fires it. And it's straight at Jamie Jones there. Good opportunity for Alex McDonald there to get his shot away, but couldn't get any venom or any power on that to test the Wigan number 1, the captain. And it was a good play there from Wigan, in fact, as well, to defend that one. Gillingham had a couple of bodies forward. Akinde was in there and Oliver, and it was Akinde who won the header originally, but really well defended from the away side. Here's Asgard right now to Deriqua, but it's gone behind for a throw. Gillingham couldn't quite keep that one in. I think it was Deriqua couldn't quite get there in time. Still remains goalless. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0. And it's thrown down the line to Akinde by O'Connor, but it's now with Ogilvie, who just knocks it onto the goalkeeper Bonham. Takes a touch and smashes it clear. And into Jordan Graham, who gets the head on it, but couldn't quite keep it in or direct it to the number 19, Oliver, his striker there. It's gone behind for a throw-in, which is going to be taken by Robinson, sorry. Or Robinson. Here's Johnson now. No, got to be there. Here's a chance for Wigan. Lang. Was he fouled? Referee says no. In fact, yes, he was eventually. By McDonald. Wants to take it quick, does Lang as well. Or was it Proctor, in fact, that time? Let's see. It might have even been Proctor. But anyway, it's certainly a free kick in a dangerous position here for the visitors with about a minute to go of this first half. Will Jack Bonham have to make a save? Who's over it? There's a few Wigan men over it. Lee Evans being one of them. Also, who else is over it here too? This is I certainly know Lee Evans is over it. I can see his number there. Looks like he might be favouring it. Also, it might be Robinson, the other man as well. I'm not too sure who it is, but I know Lee Evans is there. Derek was there, so he's going to knock it on as well. It's Lee Evans. Lee Evans fires it, and he fires it high and over the top of the goal for a goal kick, and it is still remaining 0-0 as we have entered stoppage time as well. Didn't test the goalkeeper there, Jack Bonham. It was high and wide and not very handsome at all. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. We're entering 1 minute of stoppage time. We're halfway through that right now, as it is Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0 in this League One tie. And it's cleared by the Gillingham man there. And it's now with Wigan opportunity here. There's a few bodies forward. It's good defending that time by Tucker. He's fouled as well. And it's going to be a talking to there for the Wigan man, which I think is Lang. And it's gone behind for a throw-in, but and the referee, in fact, he pulled it up for a free kick there. And we have almost entered the halfway point of this game. I think after this goal kick from Jack Bonham, this will be it for the first half. Still in a very cagey affair, remaining goalless. Jack Bonham clears it down the line. In fact, he doesn't even get a chance to do that because the referee, Chris Argenson, blows up. And at half-time, it's Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0. Big thank you to everyone that's listened in so far as well. So, still remaining goalless in this League One game. Very cagey affair between the two sides. As I mentioned beforehand as well, both sides need to win for different reasons. Gillingham to get into the promotion places and Wigan to get out of the relegation zone and to mark what's been a great week for them so far. Of course, I'll run you through the two sides in a moment again as well, but we've got some other information that I wanted to just mention here too. Of course, we mentioned the most recent games between the two sides and everything like that already. We mentioned the next 5 games and the next couple of games for either side respectively. I'll run you through those again though. Blackpool Gillingham is the next one. Then it's Gillingham Shrewsbury, Oxford Gillingham, Peterborough Gillingham, and Gillingham hosting Northampton. And then for Wigan, they host Portsmouth, they go to Doncaster, they host Sunderland, they host Crewe, and then they go to Shrewsbury in their next 5 as well. The last couple of games that took place, they... hold on a moment, let me get rid of this. They won 3-0 against MK Dons with Johnson, Lang and Dodu scoring the goals. This is Wigan, of course. They beat Plymouth by 2-0 with Solomon Ottobor and Tilts, the goal scorers. They drew with AFC Wimbledon. They lost to Wigan. Proctor scored in the first of those and Lang in the second. And then the last game was a 0-0 with Ipswich. Thank you very much, Nicholas, as well. Very kind, my friend. difficult to do when I'm not a big fan of the League One action. I don't know too much about it, but I'm trying to do my best, especially with very hoarse and sore throat at the moment as well. But getting through there as much as I can. And it's very difficult when obviously I'm doing it both, in the studio and out of the studio too, in regards to having to get everything up on the screen. In fact, let me do that for you now so you're aware of the score. See, it's very difficult to do it all on my own. But as things stand, there we are. That is that. Just so you know, it's still 0-0. We haven't had any goals as of yet. Trying to do about 100 things at once here. It's almost impossible. But no, Gillingham's last 5 games that they've had as well. They beat Swindon with 2 from Oliver and Dempsey scoring as well. They beat Lincoln with Oliver, Dempsey and Graham scoring. They drew with Doncaster with Oliver and Graham scoring the goals. And they drew with Hull as well with Oliver Lee. The first one of those is a 1-0 defeat to Gillingham. To Fleetwood. For the Gills, and let's I've got a lot to get through in regards to the second half as well. We've got the 2 lineups here. It's going to be even harder to keep up when they swap sides and swap ends, but it is what it is. It's different, and especially when you can't read the numbers on Wigan's red shirts, doesn't help. And you obviously expect Wigan to be wearing blue usually, so yeah, it's all difficult today, but. Just trying my very best to get through it. I love the fact it's saying it's sponsored by Papa John's Trophy of the EFL as well, because that's my dinner. I've got pizza afterwards. So there we are. Bit of useless information for you, just because it's half time. If you want to follow the channel, you can follow us on Football Commentary Live. Just Football Commentary Live 1 on Twitter, and it's at Commentary Live on Facebook, I believe, as well. Or is it the other way around? Let's have a look here. So if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Twitter, which is at Commentary Live 1. And then the Facebook page is at Football Commentary Live, sorry, although it doesn't say that along the bottom there for some reason. I don't know why. Remains Gillingham 0, Wigan 0 in this League One game. And of course, we are back at the weekend as well. Back again come Saturday for the Premier League after a very busy Easter schedule with lots of Easter games in the Football League, of course, across Friday and Saturday, with the Premier League back as well after the international break, with, of course, England playing tonight as well against Poland, with Robert Lewandowski, of course, missing that one. But I thought I'd bring you a taster of League One action rather than the internationals, because not everyone's massively fussed about international games, are you? But of course, we covered a few international games the last few days as well for England under 21s, and I think we also covered the England men's game. No, not England. Sorry, the Welsh game, didn't we as well? In fact. So that was a couple of international games for you. So we're going to bring you something a little bit different. Of course, Nicholas has brought a commentary as well. He's going to be bringing you another commentary. I think he's going to be bringing you a commentary in the next couple of weeks of some League One action as well. I think it's a Peterborough game, if I believe to be correct. Let's have a look here. Let's see what game Nicholas is going to be covering in his next one. Just scrolling through our group chat. Got the England lineup through as well, which I'll run you through in a moment. Which, in fact, I'll do that now. So the England lineup for the game tonight against Poland is Nick Pope, Kyle Walker, Ben Chilwell, Declan Rice, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Phil Foden, Calvin Phillips of Leeds, Harry Kane of Tottenham, Raheem Sterling of Manchester City, and Mason Mount of Chelsea. On the bench, Kieran Trippier, Henderson, Lingard, Cody, James, Dyer, Calvert-Lewin, Mings, Shaw, Watkins, Johnson and Bellingham. that is the bench in regards to the England game against Poland for the international tonight. I will be back in a second. Just going to grab a quick drink. So there we are. I am officially back now. Two side stats are coming through on my end. Better passing accuracy for the visitors. They've won more tackles as well. The home side have had more interceptions. Made more clearances, Wigan as well. 6 headed clearances, 9 clearances as well. They've won more aerial duels of the visitors. So it's a very interesting read in regards to some of the half-time stats. No yellows or no reds or anything like that yet. No booking. So easy 45 minutes for Chris Sargent so far. Although you never know in the second half what might happen when things start to heat up a little bit more. In fact, I'm just going to get ready for the second half because it probably won't be too long until we're back underway again. So let me just move that over there. So we've got some other fixtures for this coming week as well. Doncaster host Charlton, Accrington host Burton, Crewe host Hull, Fleetwood Peterborough, Ipswich and Bristol Rovers. Lincoln's game's been postponed due to COVID with MK Dons. Northampton against Shrewsbury. Plymouth AFC Wimbledon was another one as well. There's also a few more that I wanted to mention there. So if I can jump back, I will. There was a couple of other games there. So I was up to, which one was I up to? Just bear with me for 1 second. I think it was Plymouth I was up to last, wasn't it? Just hang tight. This is all for Good Friday, by the way, for the games that take place then. So I'm going to see if I can get through them as quickly as possible before the second half is underway. Although it's not telling me the information I wanted, so I'll run you through that in a moment. But anyway, in this one, it's Gillingham 0, Wigan 0, as things stand. We will be back underway in a moment for the second half. Going to have to jump into the second half there now because I think we're going to be underway in a second again. Which, in fact, we're not. We're just going through some more half-time stats again at the moment. So we were not quite there. I will quickly run you through some games that are going to be taking place on Friday. I'm going to get them up on my phone here. Just hang tight with me. Nicholas is going to be presenting the game on Easter Monday between Peterborough and Sunderland. So that's a great tie as well. If you want your League One fix again over the weekend, I'm sure that's going to be a great listen with our fantastic Mr. Nicholas Jones in the hot seat for that tie there between two very, very good League One sides. They're both doing very, very well as things stand at the moment. The England under-21s are currently leading in Croatia as well with an Eze penalty in the decisive game there. We must beat Croatia by 2 goals and hope Portugal defeats Switzerland to progress from that group in terms of England as well. So let's have a look here now in regards to League One and go back to where we were already looking. I think we're going to be back underway in a second as well. Let's have a look. Not quite yet. So the games from Friday are Doncaster, Charlton, Swindon, Blackpool, Crewe, Hull, Plymouth and AFC Wimbledon, Ipswich, Bristol Rovers, Accrington, Burton, Northampton and Shrewsbury, and Sunderland, Oxford, Fleetwood, Peterborough, and concluding that is the game between Portsmouth and Rochdale. Nicholas is bringing a great tie between second and third, in fact, on Monday between Peterborough and Sunderland. So that is certainly one not to be missed. Make sure you're there if you can be. And the two sides, Gillingham back out. Wigan are just emerging right now as well, as we are entering the second half. Doesn't look like there's been any subs made as of yet, but we will confirm when we know. As Gillingham players are just having a discussion there with each other. And we're going to just move it into their half now. In fact, is there going to be some subs? Let's have a look over here now. Or are they just players that have been warming up at half time? I need to see here. I don't think it has been a sub. I think it's just the original 11s, as things are at the moment. I'm going to move all of these other notes out of the way and just keep these two sheets for if we've got substitutions and all of that. I don't need the rest of it anymore. Of course, the two sides, Gillingham start off with Bonham, Jackson, Tucker, Ogilvie, O'Connor, Graham, Dempsey, O'Keefe, McDonald, Akinde and Oliver, with Willock, Samuel, Lee, Bastian, McKenzie, Johnson and Woods on the bench. And the Wigan side consists of Jones, Derrickwa, Tilt, Johnson, Robinson, Evans, Ojo, Asgard, Lang, Otterbourne and Proctor, as Gillingham are now underway for the second half. Subs are Whelan, Clough, Keane, Gardner, Dodu, Evans and Long as well, Adam Long. And Gillingham have got an opportunity early on in this half. And it's good play there by Kyle Dempsey, and he's just done very well to get into the box there. And it's a Wigan man, I believe it was actually Derrickwa who had to put it behind for a throw in there, which Jackson's going to take, as we have just entered the second half of your League One game between these two sides. Both Legion wins for different reasons, as I've mentioned already. Ryan Jackson over the throw. Kyle Dempsey's on the edge of the box. See, he's going to go long, is he, though? Goes into the area. Chance here on the edge of the box. Fired at goal. Oh, and that's a great block there by Johnson. Finds Asgard now. Was he caught there? No, he wasn't. There's Jordan Graham. In fact, he was. In fact, it took the referee, Chris Sargentson, took a while there to blow his whistle. But in the end, he did. As the Wigan man remained down. Tried to counter in the end, and that was a little bit not cynical from Stuart O'Keefe, but did what he needed to do, I suppose. And it's now Jamie Jones over this one for Wigan, and he goes long, trying to find his attackers. Lang, there's a chance there, and it's straight through to goalkeeper Jack Bonham there via the ball being left by his defender. Just seeing it through to him. It was actually Connor Ogilvie there, and also O'Connor as well. It's an opportunity for Gillingham now to get forward in numbers, and it's a throw into them as well, the home side. And it is going to be taken by O'Connor. In fact, no, it's not. It is Jackson over on this right side. I couldn't see. I was scrolling down. So it's Jackson on the opposite side now. Takes this one. Tries to throw it in. It's well defended by Johnson there to Ojo. And it's now Lang has had to drop back his Evans down the line. Trying to find Solomon Otterbourne, I think that was, or Ojo. I'm not quite sure. But either way, it's all the way back through with Jack Bonham now. The Gillingham number one. Takes a touch and then goes and clears it long into the opposing side of the pitch. And here's Asgard. He's fouled there again as well by O'Keefe. And is this going to be the first yellow of the game? Referee says no, it isn't. And it is a Wigan ball to be taken by Lee Evans. Asgard was certainly held back there by the Gillingham vice-captain. And it's going to be taken here by the Wigan midfielder Evans now, who knocks it back, in fact, to Johnson's going to take this one. And he goes long with it. Trying to find Proctor, I think that was. It's all the way through to Jack Bonham, who comes out and does well there. Goalkeeper is just trying to be closed down here. First, Jamie Proctor trying to close him down, but it wasn't. Wasn't able to. It's a long ball now. Knocked on towards Jordan Graham and then hook clear and out of play for a Gillingham throw. And it's taken by Jackson. Here's O'Keefe now onto Graham. Was he fouled there? Yes, he was. The official says free kick there on the Gillingham number 10. And it's going to be a O'Connor delivery, O'Connor special. Still remaining goalless as we are entering the 50th minute of the game. It's Tom O'Connor, the Gillingham left back, over the set piece. Of course, the big man in the box, two strikers, John Akinde and Vladane Oliver as well. Wonder whether any of those will grab a goal today. It whips in. It's onto the head, is it? No, in fact, it's well left there. Look, there was a man coming in at the back. I thought he was going to reach his head there, but he wasn't able to. I think it might have been Tucker, the Gillingham man, but he wasn't able to get on the end of it, and it was seen behind by Jamie Jones in the end. Looking to add to that 100th clean sheet he got at the weekend, of course, the former Stevenage goalkeeper. And he clears it long now. There's a foul in there as well. It looks like there might even be an elbow. Is it going to be a yellow card? I think we've got our first yellow of the game. And it's going to go to Wigan. It looks very unhappy there. Conor Ogilvie still down on the ground. And it looks like Jamie Proctor is going to be getting a yellow card here, the first of the game, after 50 minutes. Referee Chris Argerson has just shown it to him as well. It's the first booking, and it goes to the Wigan striker. Got to be very careful now. He was flinging his arms around a bit there as well. Caught Conor Ogilvie in the face. So it's a free kick to be taken by Jack Bonham. That is the 16, of course. Proctor with a booking, as I just mentioned. And here's Bonham over the kick now. Clears it down into the Wigan half, and it's long ball towards Akinde. It's McDonald now. It's O'Keefe. Knocks it out to McDonald again. On by O'Connor, trying to find the attack there, but it's well defended by Gillingham in the end. I think that was actually tilt. It's now down the line, and it's with Conor Ogilvie. Is it? No, in fact, it's Tucker, I believe, that time. Trying to find the big man up top there, Akinde. Just a little bit of head tennis at the moment. It's well defended there. Here's Ojo now. Here's Asgard. Trying to make things happen here for Wigan. Here's Ojo again. Gone through the back of him there. Tucker, is that going to be another yellow? Are we going to have to... No, referee says no. But we're going to have another yellow there. But referee says no, nothing given. In fact, not even a free kick. I think it's just a throw-in, I believe. I will confirm in a second, though, once I can see past this bollard. I think it is a throw-in rather than a set piece, rather than a free kick. And it's taken. It is a throw-in to be taken by Robinson, in fact. And the referee, what's he doing here? He's going over to the bench. Is he having a word with one of the managers here? Is he? What's happening here? Steve Evans, the manager of Gillingham, is raging here at something. Chris Argerson has gone over to him. And he's been booked as well. The Gillingham manager there, Steve Evans, has been booked. He's been shown a yellow card for complaining too ferociously there to the officials. So the Gillingham manager is now in the book. Got to be very careful himself as well. Of course, everyone knows what he's like. He's very wears his heart on his sleeve. So that is the gaffer of Gillingham with a yellow card to his name now. It's a throw in here for Wigan. It's well defended there. And it's back out again to be taken as another throw in by Robinson. You don't see that in the Premier League too often, do you? With the manager getting a yellow card. It's a throw in here now to Wigan. It's now with who was that? Robinson. Whipped in, it go. Oh, it's well defended in the end. Put behind by the Gillingham left back Tom O'Connor. Had to do everything to get that one behind as well. Looks like Asgard might be taking this one. Trying to see if any of the other boys fancy it as well. I think it might be Otterborn might also want it too. There's a few Wigan boys trying to get into the box here, and it's going to be taken by Asgard. It's actually been left by Otterborn that time. It's actually going to leave it to Lang, in fact, I think, to take it. No, not Lang, sorry. Who is it? Robinson, in fact, to take it, I believe. Delivered in. Opportunity here for Wigan. Into the area. Good defending there from Gillingham. And win a free kick there as well. 55 played, still remaining goalless, as it was at the very beginning in this cagey affair, as both sides need to win for different reasons, as I have mentioned on a few occasions already. Of course, Wigan just been brought out yesterday as well. So big news for their football club. And it'd be even better if they were to get a win here from their perspective too. Here's Gillingham on the attack now. There's Akinde, knocks it on to Graham. There's Dempsey. Back to Graham again. There's O'Keefe. Trying to find Dempsey. Well defended by Johnson and hook clear all the way through to Bonham. Takes a few touches and then clears it down the line. Looking for the head of Oliver. And McDonald there couldn't quite get the better of his man. And here's an opportunity now for Wigan. Well defended, in fact, by Tom O'Connor to put that one behind. Coming up against Lang, I think that was. It's now a Wigan throw-in with Deriqua, the man over it. Still goalless. Gillingham 0. Wigan Athletic 0. Deriqua with a throw. Lang, Deriqua again. Chance here now for Wigan to get one off. Asgard is going to have a shot here. Fires it high and wide. Well, high and not so handsome, really. And very, very high into the crowd there. That would have gone to the back of the stand. It probably hit somebody if there was fans in the ground with an effort like that. Not troubling the goalkeeper one bit. Telo Asgard there. He cleared the whole of the first bottom part of the tier and almost actually went to the top of the tier at Wigan, Gillingham there as well. Sorry, of what I believe will probably be the end that Wigan were attacking. Where their fans would probably be as well. There's a chance here for Wigan now. It's well played by Tucker, though, who knocks it back to his goalkeeper. Who just hooks that one out of play in the end. In fact, no, he doesn't. Asgard keeps it in. Here's Lang now. Deriqua on the overlap. Tendai Deriqua. Is he going to go into the area? He does. He shoots, and it's a good effort there. Good save by Bonham. And then the rebound is fired over the top as well from, I think that might have been Lang. I'm trying to see who it was that got on the end of it. Let's see. I couldn't quite see the number on the back of the shirt. It might have been Jamie Proctor, actually. I don't know, but it was a good opportunity anyway. And Wigan there are growing into the game a little bit now. That's a very good save from Jack Bonham as well. He had to get down and make the save there. And he did very, very well. Long ball here. Oliver onto Akinde. There's a free kick there. It's actually gone against Vladain Oliver as well. The Gillingham man has given away a set piece there, which Jamie Jones is going to just take himself, the Wigan keeper. Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0. Almost 60 minutes played, almost at the hour mark of the game. Still awaiting that first goal. Let's hope we get one. Here's Jamie Jones, goes long now. Finds Asgard, good ball as well, and he's actually caught off. Was he offside? Referee says anyway, he wasn't. Here's Deriqua. Here's Ottobor. Deriqua again. Chance here now for Wigan. Fires a goal. Oh, wide of the goal there. I think that might have been from the man Lang there. Let's have a look if it was. It was a good opportunity there. I think it was Lang who just fired that one wide there. Very good opportunity and had Jack Bonham down and scrambling, but yeah, it was the wrong side of the post. As things still remain as a goalless scoreline. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0. You're listening to Football Commentary Live, the home of alternative football commentary. In this League One tie, Gillingham and Wigan, both remaining goalless. Come and give us a follow as well on our socials. Going across to the bottom of the screen there. We are at Commentary Live 1 on Twitter and also Football Commentary Live on the Facebook too. We're also on Twitch, in fact, where we're streaming for the first time this evening. So very good afternoon and, well, in fact, good evening, I should say, to our new viewers on the Twitch platform. Also broadcasting across YouTube and Periscope to our regulars as well. Very good evening to you. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0 as things stand. Is Jack Bonham the goalkeeper now for the Gills? Of course, playing at an empty Priestfield. Normally very busy in terms of fans in the stadium. Lots of people normally go to home games at Gillingham. Here's Asgard now. There's Ottobor. Well played there by Ryan Jackson to get it behind. Good defending from the Gillingham right back. And it is a corner ball for the visitors here. Wigan Athletic now. Just going to see who's over it. I think it is Robinson, I believe. Whips in. It's good defending there. Opportunity for Asgard. Well, tidied up by the Gillingham man there. It's Graham now. It's now with John Akinde looking to go on a marauding little run here. Gives it back to Graham. Jordan Graham. Given away there. Well defended, in fact, by Curtis Tilter. Deriqua goes in to Lang. Out to Deriqua now. Lee Evans is there if you wanted to pass it to him. He doesn't. There's a few in the box here now. This is, I think that's Lang again, is it? Whipped in. Oh, and it's headed up there. I think that's Jamie Proctor who heads that one straight into the gloves of Jack Bonham. The man that's already in the book now for the away side. The only booking of the game so far. Couldn't quite direct his header there. Either side of the Gillingham number 1. There's an opportunity now for Jordan Graham and the Gillingham winger there. It's gone behind for a throw-in of Robinson. And it is Ryan Jackson, the man over it. Almost 63 played. Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0. in this vital League One tie. Ryan Jackson's throwing now. Wigan attacking this goal to our right, all in blue, and Gillingham attacking the goal to the left. Ryan Jackson's throwing. Knocks on. Connor Ogilvie was in there as well and couldn't quite do anything. There's an opportunity for Tucker to hook that one back into the box. So here's Graham, who knocks it on. It's gone into the hands of Jamie Jones, who's on course for another clean sheet as things stand as well. Get one at the weekend for Wigan in the 0-0 draw over Ipswich Town. And Jamie Jones clears that one long now. And it's gone all the way out of play for a throw-in. Be very difficult for me to pick a man of the match in this game so far. I've got that honour or that decision to make in around about 20 minutes' time. It's difficult to call at the moment. It's a throw in here for Gillingham now in midfield with Dempsey. It's now Wigan man there. I think that was Ojo. There's Deriqua. Now it's Gillingham's Oliver. Knocks it back. I think it's actually Akinde. Knocks it back to Tucker, sorry. Tries to go down the line. Good defending there by Robinson. Well played by the Gillingham man there as well to close him down. There's an opportunity there. Is that a foul by O'Keefe there? The referee says no, it wasn't. So the Gillingham man Proxide to drop back there. And it's now with Evans. There's Lang. The chance here for Gillingham now. There's O'Keefe. On to Dempsey. Back to Connor Ogilvie now. Looks up and tries to play it down the line, which he does. Oliver. Well defended there. Here's Evans now. That was Asgard with that nice touch there. Out it goes to Robinson now. Down the line to Lang. Lang tries to find Ossibor. Well defended by Jackson, who tidies up and does very, very well there. And it's now Evans again. Out to Deriqua. Into Lee Evans. Is that a foul there? Referee says no. Chance here for Wigan to get a shot away. Fires. Is he going to fire it a goal? And it's over the top there from Jamie Proctor. Set up by Lang. And Proctor, you really would be putting money on them to score that one. That is a gilt edge opportunity for the Wigan man. And yeah, really should be burying that. The in-form Wigan striker, one of their top goal scorers this season, really should be firing that one into the back of the net. Opened up his body and really wasn't able to hit the target. Really lucky there from a Gillingham perspective. You would have been putting money on Proctor to be burying that from that angle usually. Jack Bonham wasn't even tested. He's going to take the goal kick now though. When he clears it into the Wigan half. Oliver is given away. There's Ottobor now. There's Jordan Graham. Becoming more of a affair now, more of a good, entertaining match now. 66 and a three-quarter minutes on the clock. Certainly both sides really looking to get a result now. Hopefully from a Wigan perspective, Jamie Proctor's not ruined that missed chance. Come 90 minutes as well. Come around about 7:30 tonight. I think we're going to get our first substitution here as well. It is John Akinde making way for Gillingham. And he is being replaced by Dominic Samuel, I believe. Let's have a look here, just make sure it is. John Akinde has just made way and Dominic Samuel has come on. Here's Jordan Graham with a free kick now. It's well defended by Graham. By Johnson, sorry. Here's Jackson now. Let me just make a note of that change. John Akinde made way for the number 9, Dominic Samuel. From a Gillingham perspective, that's the first change of the game. See if he's going to get involved in much here. Here's Ryan Jackson, lets that one roll through. to Jack Bonham. No subs for Wigan. That was the first sub from a Gillingham perspective. Of course, we're going to have 5 from both sides in this division as well. So it might be a difficult one to call, as there could potentially be 10 substitutions in this game. We've had 1 so far. It's a throw in here to Wigan. Deriqua is over it. 69 minutes almost played. Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0. Still awaiting our first goal of tonight's game. It is Deriqua on the throw-in. Steve Evans has got a booking as well, remember, from a Gillingham perspective earlier. The manager has got booked in this game, so he has to be careful. Something's wrong here with the official. The referee has gone over and is talking to his 4th official about something. I'm not too sure what. In the meantime, both sides are going over to their respective benches for a drinks break, as the referee and his 4th official were just trying to figure out something as it stands. Problem with the referee's watch, possibly. I don't know what it is here. Or his shirt. I'm not too sure, but he's been dealt with anyway. But we're going to be back on the way in a moment. I think it was something on his shirt. I'm not too sure what it was. Maybe the badge on the shirt representing the league and what division that they're playing in. Of course, the referee has to recognise that as well. So maybe he had to do something with that. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it's been adjusted now and all sorted out. And it's back in play. 70 minutes played. Gillingham 0, Wigan 0. 20 left to go. Here's O'Keefe now. Down the line it goes towards Oliver. And it's well seen out there by Robinson. For a throw-in, which Ryan Jackson's going to run over and take. Still awaiting our first goal of tonight's game. Of course, you're listening to Football Commentary Live, the home of alternative commentary as well. England and Poland face off in the internationals tonight as well, in a little while from now. Throw in. Oh, there's a little bit of a mix-up there. There's a chance here for Gillingham. Here's O'Keefe. From Dempsey. Dempsey gets it back. Well blocked there from Asgard. And it's now a throw-in here. Dempsey's over it. The Gillingham at number 8. Going to leave it, in fact, to Ryan Jackson. Ryan Jackson, it looks like he might be looking and lining up for a long throw here. Going to overload the box, Gillingham here. Ryan Jackson does go long. Thrown in, knocked on there, and it's well defended by, I think that might have been Ojo. No, sorry, Tilt, in fact, who knocks it on there. And it's gone out of play. That's McDonald. You've seen that one roll behind for a throw-in. He's let that one go. Jackson is going across to the opposite side of the pitch now to take this throw and get another long one in again. Really starting to put the pressure on now, the Gills. $18 minutes left of the 90. Jackson throws it in. Dempsey fouls his man there, Ojo, I believe. Or was it Ojo or was it Ottagor? I couldn't quite see it. He's got a book in here as well. I think that was the second of the game, both for midfield. Both midfielders, I was going to say that, but in fact, it looks like Proctor is leading the line for Wigan. So it's Dempsey that has gone into the book that time for Gillingham after 72 minutes. I was going to say Gillingham have already had a booking. That was their manager as well, with Steve Evans a little while ago. Here's Lee Evans now. Given away. There's Tucker. He's had to go backwards though to goalkeeper Bonham. Takes a touch there and clears it into the Wigan half. Flodane Oliver loses out there. Now it's Taylor Asgard on a run. Asgard's going to go here. Asgard's going to give the ball to Ojo. Back to Asgard. Now it's Deriqua. Now it's Evans. Deriqua again. Ottobor. Given away. And it's now Jamie Jones clears it into the opposing half. Well defended there by Connor Ogilvie. Chance here. Is it going to be an opportunity? Jamie Proctor, was he fouled there? Referee says no, he wasn't. No penalty kick given. It's well defended and seen out there by the Gillingham defence. Connor Ogilvie has done very, very well for them, as has Jack Tucker as well today from a Gillingham defensive aspect. Of course, if I was to look for man of the matches, I know I'm still about 10 minutes early, but there's a few players in there that would be certainly worth a shout. Even players from a Wigan perspective too. For Asgard has looked bright so far in this game. There's a chance here for Wigan now. It's Oliver from Samuel. Oliver's got it back. In fact, it was Samuel that time, trying to find Oliver. Yes, hook clear by Lee Robinson and out of play for a throw-in. 74 play, Gillingham 0, Wigan Athletic 0. Brian Jackson over the throw. It's looking to go long again. Brian Jackson throws it in. It's well defended by Johnson. It's only as far as O'Keefe though. Here's Graham now. Jackson delivery. Headed in. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. It's a goal for Gillingham. Gillingham have taken the lead in this game. I believe that's Dominic Samuel, the substitute. Is it? Let's have a look here. Or is it, let's see who got the goal in the end. But Gillingham have taken the lead here. I think, was that Dominic Samuel? Was it Oliver? I'm trying to see. But anyway, Gillingham are 1 to the good. I wanted to see again there. That was a good play from Graham. Held it up well. Gave it to Jackson. Ryan Jackson delivered it into the net, into the box. And yeah, it is Oliver, I believe. Flodane Oliver who's got on the end of that one. And Gillingham are leading. We've had a goal. And Gillingham are leading this game by a goal to 0 now over Wigan. Just bear with me whilst I get that on the screen. We have had a goal. And let me just adjust this video as well. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0 in this tie. Gillingham, as it stands, moving up into the playoffs. Great bit of play there from the Gills. Gillingham leads. And we're just going to get underway again now with Tello Asgard. I think there's going to be a substitution possibly made in a moment as well from the visitors to react to that goal that they've just conceded. And it is Oliver with the goal, as I said before. It's a substitution for Wigan Athletic now. And coming off. Just going to have a look here who that is going off now for Wigan. I believe that might be Proctor, who's just made way. And he's been replaced by, I think that might be Joe Dodo, is it? Or Joe Do. Let me just confirm that in a second. It's Connor Ogilvie now. Lee Evans. Chance here for Wigan to get back into it. It's put behind here for a throw-in. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. The goal scored just a moment ago from Flodane Oliver. It's got into a real good tally for this season now. I think, as I said before, I believe he's got 15 or 16 now for this season in terms of his time as a Gillingham player. Let me just confirm that substitution for you as well. 78 almost played. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. And we'll just confirm that substitution just now as well. Just hang tight with me. I believe it was Joe Dodu that's come on. No, in fact, Will King's come on as well. He's replaced Asgard. So they made a couple of subs now. This is the second of those subs. Will King is just coming on as we speak to replace Taylor Asgard. They're going for it now, Wigan. I suppose they really have to. Joe Dodu was the man that came on before to replace Proctor. It is a Wigan throw-in now. Almost 11 minutes remaining in this game. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. It's a chance now for Wigan to get back into this one with throwing the well-known strikers up top. Everyone knows Will King. Of course, everyone knows Joe Dodu as well in these sort of divisions. Two very good strikers. It's an opportunity for Gillingham. Here's Jordan Graham now. Knocks it back to Ryan Jackson. Hooks it clear and into the Wigan half. And Johnson knocks it on. There's a chance for Dodu now. Trying to find King. Has he gone down? His referee looks at him. And it's a throw-in. I think Will King wanted a penalty there. Referee says no. It is just a throw. I think Lee Evans is possibly complaining there as well, as he's going over to take this corner ball. There's a few players there that really thought that might have been a penalty kick in their favour. Whipped in now. And it's headed off the line. And was that gone in? I thought that might have crossed the line there, but it was hooked off the line in the end from the Wigan man. I believe, from the Gillingham man, sorry. I believe that was Tucker on the line. And he just about kept that one from going over the line and from being all square again. Ryan Jackson's left that one and gone behind for a throw. It's been very frantic in the last few moments, but Wigan really, if you look there, they thought they had the equaliser. It was knocked on and into the air. Dodu on the line, just about to tap it in. And I think it was Tucker who was the man there who was able to get there and put it in. In fact, it was actually... it wasn't Tucker. It was... it was Tucker, in fact. But it wasn't... Dodu. I think it might have even been somebody else. It might have been Otterborn. It's just been another sub as well now. Yeah, it was actually Solomon Otterborn there. He thought he'd scored. It was his last touch as well. It's just been replaced by Gardner. He could have just scored there with his last touch before being replaced, but wasn't able to do so. It's a chance here for Wigan now with Lee Evans out to Deriqua. Well played there by Lang. He's gone behind for a Gillingham throw. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. Fladane Oliver with a goal. Gillingham currently, as things stand, are the side that are going to be getting those valuable 3 points and will be moving up into the playoffs this evening as well if things remain this way. See if they can add to it. It's a chance now for Gillingham on the attack, well defended by Till. And he gets it clear now towards Dodu, trying to find King. King, does he foul his man? Yes, he does. Referee says Ogilvie was caught there. 82 played, Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. You're listening to Football Commentary Live, the home of alternative football commentary. Give us a follow on Facebook and Twitter as well. Football Commentary Live is our Facebook channel, at Commentary Live 1 on Twitter as well. Come and support this new growing venture that we are on together. Of course, we will be back this coming weekend as well. Premier League action on Saturday. Another League One action with Nicholas on Monday between second and third place as well. Peterborough, Sunderland. So come and join us for those. Arsenal and Liverpool on Saturday, as I mentioned, at 8 p.m. Chance here now. Gillingham, and it's Flodane Oliver has gone down. He's looking for a foul. The referee says no. It was actually very well defended by George Johnson. And Jamie Jones is going to just take the goal kick there and bowl it out to Lee Evans. And knocks it on to Robinson now. Over to Johnson. Over to Deriqua. Here's Curtis Tilt now. Deriqua again. Plays it down the line, trying to find the substitute Dodi, but well defended from Gillingham. We've just won a free kick there as well. Have they? No, they haven't. Referee says play on. It's now with Robinson. He's got it back again. Well defended there. He's given away though. Here's Dodu looking for. Oh, was that Will Keane who just fired that one over? Let's have a look here. No, it was actually Dan Gardner, the other substitute, who's not long on the pitch. He just fired that one there over the goal, high and wide. Should be testing the goalkeeper there. We're going to grind into this though in the later stages of this game. Still losing by that Flodane Oliver goal to 0 though. 84 played. Gillingham 1, Wigan Athletic 0. And it is a goal kick. Jack Bonham now over it. He goes long. Trying to find Oliver. Knocks on towards Samuel. And also the number 10 was in there as well, Graham. In fact, the goalkeeper's just been caught there, Jamie Jones. And he's going to be... Oh, is there studs there from Samuel? On goalkeeper Jamie Jones, the Wigan captain. He's not happy. And it looks like the substitute, Samuel, is in the book now for Wigan. There's a nasty foul there as well on the goalkeeper. It looked like he left his footing on him. Let's see here. It looked like it was trying to be shepherded back to him. Jamie Jones. Oh, Jamie Jones got there ahead of his man. And then it's a yellow card here for that lunge there from Dominic Samuel. After 85 minutes. Could have potentially been a nasty one there for the Wigan number 1, the captain. Gillingham leading this one by a goal to 0 for Dane Oliver, the goal scorer. Long ball here. Well defended from Ryan Jackson. Put behind for a throw. We will be giving you our man of the match shortly as well, in a few moments from now. There's Gardner, knocks it back now to Johnson, onto Till. Here's Deriqua. He's just lost out and he's given away a foul as well, I believe there. The Zimbabwe right back. And Steve Evans there, he's complaining again. He's got to be careful. He does have a yellow card to his name this evening, remember. For getting in the ear of the 4th official, who, of course, as I mentioned before, is Alan Young. And Chris Sargison didn't like that one beforehand, so he did give him a booking. It's a chance here for Gillingham now. Almost 3.5 minutes of the 90 remaining. The home side leading the Latics by a goal to 0. Goal scored by Flodane Oliver. And it's a free kick here. Tom O'Connor over it. He's going to whip it in. Chance here. Headed a goal. Oh, what a save from Jamie Jones to deny Flodane Oliver from getting his second there. Got down very, very well and parried that one wide of his post and behind the goal for a goal kick there. That was a great save from the former Steelers man. Really well got down there. And parried that one very nicely behind for a corner ball. 87 minutes played of this game. Just a few minutes left of the 90. And as things stand, Gillingham shall be entering the playoff positions. And Wigan, of course, will be remaining in the relegation zone. It's Jordan Graham over this corner now. Trying to add to this. See if they can get a second goal. Jordan Graham whips it in. Headed at goal by Connor Ogilvie and up into the air. and claimed by Jamie Jones there comfortably. Bongs it out to, I think that's Dan Gardner. It's given away though. Gillingham have got an opportunity here now to move through McDonald's. Well played there by Curtis Tilt. Smashes it down the line to Dodu. And Connor Ogilvie is just caught by him there as well, the substitute for Wigan. And he's complaining to the referee, Chris Argington, there as well. He's got to be a bit careful. He's shown he doesn't mind giving a yellow card out, this referee, tonight. And it was certainly a foul on the former Tottenham Academy man there as well. 88.5 minutes played. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. You're listening to Football Commentary Live, the home of alternative football commentary, and the best place to be. Of course, you can give us a follow on Twitter at Football Commentary Live. At Commentary Live 1, it's the Twitter handle, and also Football Commentary Live on Facebook. Apologies about that. Give us a follow across those platforms. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope as well. It's Jamie Jones goes long now towards Will Keane. Good defending. It's Lee Evans now. Now it's a chance there for Wigan to go on the attack. Trying to see, is that Gardner? I'm trying to see who it is now. Going to have an opportunity here now. Keane is in the box there. Dodu as well. Dariqua. Wigan really trying to have a shot here at goal. It's well defended by Connor Ogilvie. And there is a good interception there by McDonald now. And it's with the money just come on a little while ago, Dominic Samuel. Now it's Stuart O'Keefe. Now it's Jordan Graham. Back to Tucker, all the way back to Bonham. Clears it long. We're about 5 seconds away from the 90. Knocks on there. There's a foul, is there? No, referee says no foul on Dominic Samuel after Vladane Oliver was apparently not caught there. We're over the 90 minutes. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. Vladane Oliver with a goal. It's a chance here for Dariqua now. We've got 5 additional minutes of the 90 now as Wigan were in there. Dariqua couldn't quite keep the ball in play. I will give you my man of the match in a moment as well, once we get another minute to do so. Jack Bonham's over this now. We're going to take this goal kick. And there was the man, Joe Dodu, there. Just had to go and put the second ball off. There was another ball on the pitch. He's just gone, and the Wigan man has just knocked the other ball off now. And we are just about to be back on the way with Jack Bonham again now. We'll take this goal kick. We're 1 minute into the 5. Still 1-0 to the home side here at Priestfield. Or at Priestfield, I should say. We're not actually live at the game due to COVID restrictions. It's a chance here for Gillingham now with this throw-in. It's Ryan Jackson over the throw. We have entered the second minute of the stoppage time now. 5 minutes if anyone's joining us into this stoppage time. In fact, we've got 3 minutes into it now. Almost 3 minutes into it anyway. Here's Ryan Jackson. Takes the throw in, throws it down the line. It's well defended there by the Wigan man, seen behind for a goal kick, which Jamie Jones is going to take. Dominic Samuel couldn't quite get on the end of it there. Jamie Jones clears it long. Well defended Connor Ogilvie. It's now the midfield man for Wigan, which is Lang, I believe. It's not Dempsey, sorry. Gardner, sorry, Dan Gardner. Well defended there by Tucker. Done very, very well for Gillingham tonight. That's a good play there as well from Oliver. I think that was, or was it Samuel? Anyway, it was actually Samuel. The man is on a yellow card. He's won the free kick as well. And we've got another booking here now. And that is, I think that might be going to Robinson. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's going to be Lee Robinson going in the book. The Wigan left back. We are almost at the end of this game as well, of course. We're not too far away now. We've had 3 minutes of the stoppage time. Substitution being made for the home side. The goal scorer for Dane Oliver is making way. And he's coming on. Sorry, he's coming off to be replaced by... Let's see who this is now. Flodane Oliver has made way and he's been replaced by number 11, Ollie Lee. Let's just come on. A chance here for Gillingham now. There's Samuel, couldn't quite get on the end of that one. Ollie Lee was in there as well. There's Jamie Jones over this goal kick now. He's going to clear it long. It's headed on there by Ogilvie and almost out of play. But McDonald's kept it in here. He knocks it on to the number 11, Ollie Lee. There's a foul in there as well. Ollie Lee's been caught. And I think we're going to have another booking, are we? Is that Tilt maybe going in the book here? Referee says no anyway, just giving it as a free kick, not a bookable offence. I couldn't quite see. Was it Tilt who went through him? I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was Tilt that caught him in the end, the Wigan number 4. As we are almost at the end of this game now. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0 is what looks like being full-time score at the moment. 30 seconds left of the stoppage time. I'll give you my man of the match after that. It's long ball down the line and out of play. Jamie Jones takes a touch and he's going to just clear this one long into the Gillingham half. Not long left to go with this tie now. Only 15 seconds to get back into it. There's a foul there on Samuel, I believe, by Deriqua. Gillingham man has remained down on the floor, still in a little bit of pain. The Gills, as it stands, are going to be taking the 3 points and moving up into the playoff positions. Wigan are going to be remaining in that relegation zone. We're over the 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's Tom O'Connor with a free kick now. Flodane Oliver's goal, the difference. You're listening to Football Commentary Live, the home of alternative football commentary. We're back at the weekend for a double header on Saturday with Arsenal and Liverpool, and then we'll be back on Monday as well for the second part of that double header over the Easter weekend for the second place and third place Peterborough and Sunderland tie with our very own Nicholas Jones from this League One as well. As the referee is looking at his watch, is he? And in fact, no, he hasn't. It's Jamie Jones going to hook this one clear. Referee's still not blown up yet. It's now Ryan Jackson. Plays it down towards towards Ollie Lee, sorry. Tilt got a yellow card just then as well for that other foul that was just made. And it's finished, is it? Almost. Let's have a look. There's a free kick. Last chance now. We're 6 and a bit minutes into the 5. So we're about 1 minute and 20 seconds over the additional added time. I wonder if Jamie Jones is going to fancy going up for this one. There's a chance here for Wigan. They've really got to get the ball into the box here. They can't do anything. They've just got to whip it in. And gets Lee Evans, the set-piece man, over it. Whips it in. Well defended there by McDonald and hook clear by O'Connor and out of play. And that is the end of this game. It is finished at Priestfield. Gillingham 1, Wigan Athletic 0. The Gills are into the playoffs. We're going to have to remain in the bottom relegation positions of the division. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0 is the full-time score. And Gillingham move up a few places. Of course, they've played a few games more as well. Flodane Oliver's goal is the difference. Did I put goal Gillingham up? I think I did. I don't even remember. I know I put goal up. I don't know if I put the right one on, but anyway. Gillingham winning by 1-0. Vladane Oliver scoring the goal. Of course, that is a full-time score now as well. Of course, you can give us a follow at Commentary Live 1 here on the channel as well. And of course, you can go to our Facebook page at Football Commentary Live and give us a like there. My man of the match as well. I'm going to run you through my man of the match as well. If I've got the option to do that on here. Man of the match sponsored by Commentary Services is going to go to this man right there. Commentary Services, man of the match, goes to Gillingham's Jack Tucker. I thought he was great today. He got that one off the line as well to deny the equaliser. So Tucker is my man of the match. And Gillingham moved into the playoffs. Wigan, of course, remain in the bottom because they got some good news yesterday with their takeover. We'll be back on Saturday for Arsenal against Liverpool. But it's finished in this League One tie between Gillingham and Wigan. Gillingham 1, Wigan 0. And that is the Gills into the playoffs as well. So thank you for listening. We'll be back for some more Easter action in a couple of days. Cheers, everyone. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week. We'll be back on Saturday night.